Timber on the offlane, Anti-Mage on the side. These heroes aren't going to be really that ready to do anything crazy. Sure, Timber's going to try and keep himself that early pressure on, but he's not going to be jumping around the map setting up plays for sort of his SF. That's only going to be down to really, I guess AM is still going to have troubles elsewhere.
The side lanes are kind of interchangeable. It's more about getting a good matchup rather than which lane you're in of the side lanes.
We'll see Solo, a little bit of a Fisher block from Zayats will slow down Miracle's attempt, but GH, he's staying on top of this. He's going to have toss back up in 5 seconds. Kuro's out as well with burn. Solo actually steps back and gets caught by the slow once more.
Could be dead.
And he certainly is. Toss up, give the kill to your carry, and Miracle will take first blood. They're just sitting in the jungle at mid lane.
Yeah.
And mid lane, okay, no.
Wow.
This is what we're talking about. Those raises can really ruin a Void Spirit stay early on. You don't have the point, of course, in the jump yet. You have no mobility. What do they do? Somebody get to a lane. Go double safe lane or something at least. Don't double jungle.
Miracle's in the lane. He's come bot with the GH initiation. Would love this kill, but doesn't look like he can get it. And that means Timbersault's got a lane. He's like, all right, I found my lane.
All right.
Trolls down bottom.
But will they then move it? Level 3, there's some good levels on these supports, at least thanks to these core shenanigans mid lane.
Yeah, that's the tiny roam we're talking about.
As the setup. And no one, he knows there's
he's going for the courier kill.
He gets it. Okay. All right. You took my life, but I took your courier. So no one able to at least get something out of that as he gets brought down. Bottom lane, Zayats bullying Miracle out of the lane here. I think Miracle's just straight up dead. Zayats, he says, go back to the jungle, Kuman. I am going to carry this game. At the moment, he has not got any way of building that back up other than the use of that passive ability of the Necfrost. Mid lane, action happening as well as down bottom. Miracle is able to get under the tower and kill off Resolution. Mid lane, the fight hasn't quite finished yet. GH duking this one out. No one can't quite find the raises to do it, as GH will survive. Will not get the kill on no one this time around.
I thought Shaker was going to linger around, but he's just said, nah, you're fine, SF. I'm headed top. Found myself a nice, juicy Kuro kill.
I was going to say, Kuro was trying to 1v1 it a bit with Solo there, but Solo was purely just baiting him in, buying time for Zayats to come in like this.
Yep.
And back to mid. See another shot onto no one. See if they can do this time. They'll clear out the creeps with the Avalanche. TP's in from Solo. And again, not being able to find the toss back. GH, he will die as no one turns, takes him out with the raises. Weehar's going for the rune, but he's surrounded. There's 3 heroes here. Has to jump defensively up to the high ground. Will manage to get away.
Not sure. AM at top, it's still not having the easiest lane now that Trolls made the rotation up here. Same time, 3 heroes laying a trap for Miracle.
Zayats is hiding. He's got stuns to offer up to keep Solo safe, and now they'll turn. Emphasis out and blink forward. Kuman's going to stay on top of this one. There's the backup from GH. He will come across, try and help out. They'll turn. Kuman's getting low. His blink, of course, still on cooldown for 10 seconds. He's able to get away, though. Zayats giving him the safety to back off, and Zayats himself will also survive. Again, these great movements from Zayats, keeping his core safe in numerous situations now. As Miracle will step in for the kill. Kuman doesn't want to blink in aggressively to try for Miracle, with GH still being around alongside Kuro.
Rezo with level 5 starting to be a bully down bottom, and he's going to hit level 6 and really pose a threat to kill off Mind Control here. Yeah, if you're VP, priority number 1, secure AM's game. This is the hero that can and will win you the game if he has a free farm kind of time. And if you're Nigma, well, your priority is less about securing a key hero's farm and more about shutting down the AM or SF.
Another move here, and again, put to a stop by Zayats. Blocks them off with the Fisher. In fact, he's turning. Miracle is very, very low, but he hits 6 just in time. Little bit of miscommunication there as they pop the Trollo and Cold Embrace him at the same time.
I think Kuro wasn't sure if it was going to pop the ult and then, like you say, at the same time, one of those slight miscommunications.
Well, Kuro, he's going to be dead as well. They dive on forward. He's trying to get himself back under the tower. Will pop the 1, turns with a quick splinter blast, but Kuman's in, picks up the kill. Extra bit of gold for the anti-mage. We'll see what Nigma can clean up now in response. Weeha, he's finally made the move up here. Remnant off the mark. He'll still jump in with that astral step. He's not got it available, as that was both of the charges used. Solo is starting to heal up. He has the jump, Weeha, but knows it's unlikely to hit with the movement speed that Solo has, so he's got to sort of let him walk off. We'll have another attempt with the Remnant here if he wants to, but he's going to turn, look towards a bigger kill. Throws the Remnant out quite early and from a little too much of a distance. Cannot catch Resolution, as Resolution is able to simply walk away.
This move down bottom, and the second Miracle TP's down, yeah, they're here. And it's not the supports, it's no one.
And there's no ult. It's still on cooldown from that attempt up top. Mana Void's a little early, but it's fine. The job's done. He's dead. Miracle's out of lane once more. Weehaw, Kuro, they're coming in. They really want to punish no one for this. Jump forward, but it's not enough damage to burst down this SF at the moment. They don't have the tools to do so. As he can walk away, they'll turn towards Zayats, but they can't even catch him. He's able to step back. They're heading in. It's a bit of a trap, bit of a setup. No one with the Requiem turns around, fishes out. Kuro's dead. Solo will pop, but Weehaw, he's committed for this. He'll die for that attempt onto Solo. As sure, they get the Enchantress, but they lose two, and they lose Weehaw. As Weehaw's Void Spirit game, he's desperately trying to make these ganks happening. Kind of hard. Mind Control is level 7, relatively tanky. Do they have the burst to do this? It looks like they probably do with this rate. Mana Void's out. Impetus, Mind Control's just straight up dead. They can pull off the kill with ease.
Don't have to be afraid, so.
Here we go down bottom. No one. He's got that Invis room ready to get in position. Requiem out from the trees. It's going to knock them back perfectly into the two-man Fisher. They'll turn, raise down Mind Control. Over to Kuro they go. As Zayats, he's even found Miracle. Walks into the tree lines, cancels the stun immediately. So the TP immediately with that Echo Slam. I mean, he's playing very, very nicely this game, Zayats, Shaker. He's doing it all. And he's setting up kills like that. Suddenly 2 cores are off the map for Nigma. VP can continue to make so much use of this space. Solo, let's see if they can kill this Timber. They've got a lot of burst, and with the Reaper's Scythe, that'll do it. They bring him low enough, they knock him out the game. 4 and 45 seconds. Zayats also goes for a TP out and will manage to escape. No control in time. You'll pick up. Just there for no one. He's able to utilize it immediately onto Miracle. It's a very annoying hero with a pretty strong heal, but it's still got to feel kind of bad. You're spending the time moving this Void Spirit around. Because he's down bottom, VP see an opportunity to get in on top. VP, this as the Void Spirit behind, it feels like your timing's sort of been lost.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. They are in a world of trouble here. Kuro staying close, knowing that he can't run away. Dodging the long rays. Nice little play from Kuro to keep himself alive a bit longer, but EKB, you can just be, like you say, be a frontliner. Your AM's going to win you the game. And then you've got Rezo's Timbersaw going for team items, getting a pipe, not going for any kind of Bloodstone type build. Just looking to help out his team as much as possible.
Let's see what they can find. There's going to be a pipe back from Kuro. They really want to go for no one, but no one's able to get the Requiem off, pushing them back perfectly into the two-man slam from Zayats. The curse comes out. Can they actually... Oh, again, some bad timing, some awkward ultimates from Nigma as they use the Reaper's Scythe and the curse at the same time, meaning that no damage is done at all. It is looking rough as Nigma look to be totally shaken up this game. They've had a few of these type of matches recently. This looks to be another one where VP, they are just outclassing them, outplaying them. It's the AK lead, 22-7.
Make that happen somehow. You can see here, Timber's in the front line, no one next to him. They're just using Resolution as bait. And then they're going to blink in and punish with a kill on GH.
And it seems like it's worked a lot, this Resolution bait. Multiple times this game. You know, Nigma, they've been trying to make plays on the Timbersaw. It didn't work earlier, and it's certainly not going to start working anytime soon.
You're going to lose 3 to 4 heroes just to kill that Timbersaw who's a 3 position. So I don't think there's an outcome where those kind of ganks actually work for them.
He tried for the jump away, still got the step, but no one is there waiting for him. All spells on cooldown. Has no further escape. As, that's going to be a tier 2 tower for VP.
SF has been a pretty weak hero in the meta for quite some time. So one of the best SF players out there, and one of the most aggressive as far as looking for kills with those rays. Like, he gets a kill at like level 2 or something.
I think for sort of as a general rule, if you're going to turn up to lane against no one's SF with any sort of medical, we're talking about no one's SF, he will get blown up and popped here. They do manage to kill him off with the Reaper's Scythe. Kuro's lost on the back lines as VP will continue to fight. Fisher block into the mana burn. There's no chance for Weehaw to jump away. So they do get a kill, but it's costing them heavily. Mid lane, Solo will be dove upon, and Miracle is able to pick up a second. VP, they don't quite have enough mana and Resolution to continue to chase GH. So Nigma will get the 2 for 2, considering how the entirety of this game's gone. Definitely the better of moments for Nigma. They're just going to need quite a few more of those before this game gets anywhere close to being even. There's still an 11k difference. It's very early, 26-9. This anti-mage continues to farm out of control.
Playing around their vision.
We're seeing some sort of incredible numbers coming up from the supports. Mid lane around this area, they try and go on to Rezo and Zayats. We are jumping in with the step. Hasn't got quite enough burst to even bring Zayats down to half HP. He's fine, healed up.
Fortunately, not a good Winter's Curse opportunity with two heroes that don't right-click. He was assuming it's real, and AM did a really cool play. He mantas and keeps his real hero with one illusion while sending the illusion off by itself. So typically if there's a 2-1 split after you manta, the real one is by itself. So some good mind games from Kuman.
I'll jump in from Kuman, incredibly aggressive. He's got the Aegis, Manta Basher, Battle Fury. He knows how darn strong he is. Mana Void comes out a little early, doesn't do anything at all. So as sort of safe as Kuman's played, you know, some Mana Voids are a little early, non-impactive. Simply kill the heroes that GH tosses them into as mid lane. Jump forward. They're on top of Weeha dead again. No buyback. He's gone for 45.
Yeah, I think AM blinked in, got a first hit bash, and then there was a fissure follow-up, so he just got chain stunned, and now they're getting picked off one by one.
This one might get called early. It is getting that rough. They're being chased back to the base. We'll see these two heroes go down. I don't know how much more of this game Nigma are going to want to play.
I don't think this is early anymore. I think it's been called late, Owen.
Yeah. But they certainly proved us wrong. They really had a good grasp of how to start the lanes off. And, I mean, Nigma just didn't have any sort of grasp at all this game. It was entirely out of their control. VP were able to do whatever they wanted. And Nigma just weren't able to get a single sort of play or move going in their favor.
Yeah, the mid lane was just so, it basically just to me decided so much because it meant that GH couldn't pressure the AM's lane as much because he felt like he had to keep pressuring SF since the SF was winning the 1v1 matchup. The only way to stop that is by ganking him. And as a result of GH going mid over and over again, these side lanes for VP won, and they didn't even win mid. No one
did try this game, but they didn't have the heroes around him to make those plays happen. He's now in mid. Kuman sees a jump opportunity. He's on to GH. The Tiny's dead. Kuman's game continues to be flawless. This is 8-0-8. Abyssal Blade done. 26 minutes in.
Wind of Miracle being down here.
Oh, they have. And Zayat again. I mean, Miracle will manage to get the BKB off, pop the ultimate. He's trying to turn. They force Zayat out to the side. Doing a decent amount of damage, but the BKB shortly wears off. They'll turn, lock him down with the stun. Miracle's gone. Jump forward from Kuman. He instantly looks towards the next target. Kuro's there. Can he offer any sort of safety? He'll curse the illusion. It's not going to save GH, as GH is dead. Kuro's gone as well. And, I mean, I guess they sort of like the pain, Nigma. They're going to keep this one going.
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty sloppy from them and painful as well.
I'm going to lose mind control here as well.
Yeah.
Kuman's in. Another hero shortly to be dying.
It's just a demoralizing way, I imagine, at least for like Nigma fans to watch, because it's not like they're going for some like, let's just 5-man smoke and take a team fight and try coordinate our spells to get us back in the game. They just got picked off one by one. 2 team fights. I mean, they weren't team fights. It was AM blinking in, Abyssal and killing one. Somebody tries to save him, gets stunned by Shaker, they die. And it's just domino effect. One dying, the next dying because they try and help them, and so on and so forth.
Down the mid they go. Rax will start to fall here, still at the relatively early 28 minutes. It's coming up to nearly that 1,000 gold a minute mark with the rate that they're stepping up these objectives. 2 sets of Rax taken away. Nigma will have the full lineup back up in a couple of seconds, and there is still a tier 2 alive on the bottom lane, so VP will have to head back. Excellent with his farming patterns. And now towards mid. Nigma's coming out in the base. Zayat is in. He's going to lock down the 2 of them on the back lines. Kuman commits with the Abyssal Blade to make sure Kuro cannot offer any sort of safety. BKB in the Requiem is pop, pushing Nigma back. Miracle will put the BKB. They do manage to kill off the Shaker, but now Miracle, he'll get the ult off, but his BKB has worn out, so they can continue to play around with him. Kuman commits onto Mind Control. Mind Control will fall. Miracle will die as well. It's a triple kill for Kuman. Let this man continue to kill, see if he can get himself the rampage. He's in, up to the high ground, chasing down Weeha. 1 charges will heal him up. Abyssal Blade's back in 5 seconds, so Kuman can continue to commit. Weeha's going to fall. They're going to call GG. They don't want to give him the glory of getting a rampage before the game is ended. He's going to try and find it, and he will get it. Kuman, a beautiful way to end what really has been a perfect anti-mage game for him. 14-0-12.